Hello. I'm glad you're vibing with the music. I am too. I know it's early. I was just so freaking sick of editing, but I didn't want to take a break. The kids are still listening to Linkin Park. This song is 20 years old. Good for you guys though, because it slaps. It slaps. Okay. Let's get into it. Yes, exactly. I mean, I figure at least I can try to be productive even if I'm avoiding the work that I have to do. The number one thing that pisses me off, the one piece of work that I hate, I'm fine with, oops, that's the wrong brush. I'm fine with every other part of my work that I do. I'm happy to draw. I'm happy to edit. I enjoy doing voiceovers. I like writing. I like all of that stuff. However, editing my voiceovers is the bane of my existence. And it's not even because I hate the sound of my own voice. I know a lot of people hate the sound of their own voice. I think my voice sounds great. I have a great voice. I have a very nice speaking voice. I think that I have a great vocal cadence. I am very prideful about having a voice that I think is pleasant to listen to. But I get so bored. What? Siri, why are you awake?
Yes.
No. Go away. Go away. Thank God. But yeah, it's not even that I think my voice is annoying. Really? That's incorrect. Prideful is definitely a word. Your English teacher is wrong. But the reason I hate editing voiceovers is because I get so bored. Because by the time I'm editing the voiceover, I've already written down what I'm wanting to say. I've already recorded it. I've already edited the script or whatever. So I've spent months to weeks working on what I have already said. And so it's I've heard this 1,000 times. I don't need to hear it again. I just find it so boring. Proudful? I think proud and prideful have different connotations. But I actually don't know if prideful is considered colloquial. I don't know if it's slang. I don't think it is. You know what? Now I actually don't know. I'm gonna look it up. It is a word from the Oxford Dictionary. So, literally, it is a word in the dictionary. I think they have entirely different connotations. I think the word proud generally can mean positive things contextually. To me, being proud is generally a good thing. Being prideful, in my opinion, is generally a bad thing. More of a narcissistic trait. And so I very specifically said, not that I am proud of my voice, but that I am prideful about it. Mostly because I don't work hard to have a nice voice. I kind of just have one. And I know it's a little arrogant to say that. I don't understand people who are never arrogant, who are always humble. I am not that. I'm arrogant as fuck, and I think it's a good thing. I'm not arrogant when it comes to, other people, thinking, well, actually, that's not true. I guess I don't understand why people hide being arrogant or prideful. I can understand how it would be a negative or annoying trait if you're always talking about it. Well, see, I don't necessarily say that I'm arrogant It's difficult to explain. By what I mean when I say I'm arrogant is I will look at somebody who I think is not working as hard as me, or who I feel like I'm more skilled than, and I'll say, why is their success not happening to me? Because I'm better than they are. My skills are better than they are. I'm working harder than they are. Why is it happening to them and not to me? Because I deserve it. And that is very prideful, very arrogant. But I don't necessarily think it's wrong, if that makes sense. Because it doesn't inform my decisions or opinions about people. Like, I don't go hate on that person because they're doing better than me and I think I deserve it. I don't pray for their downfall or anything. So I think in terms of arrogance, it's relatively unharmful. Right? But almost nothing makes me dislike someone more than false humility. When people pretend to be so humble, I'm like, oh my god, seriously? So I never feel the need to do that, because I'm like, I'm not gonna pretend to be humble, because I'm good at what I do, and I deserve good things to happen because I'm good at what I do. And maybe people would disagree, and I say, sure, disagree. But I personally think I'm good at what I do, and therefore I deserve success for being good at what I do, right? But for some reason, people just really dislike that attitude. I don't know. I think it's fine. I didn't answer your question about what video I was working on. Let's see. I have, in theory, my video coming out this Saturday is my July reading wrap-up. And then next Saturday, I'm making a video about Art Fight and like the history of Art Fight, some of the controversies that have happened, what the event is actually about, that kind of thing. Just because I got really curious about Art Fight and did a lot of Googling and found a lot of crazy shit. So I definitely wanted to make a video about it. Yeah, I would be pissed too if that had happened to me. I think you're valid for being pissed off. I'd be very annoyed. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to spoil too much of the video, because I do want you to go watch it eventually, but Art Fight had like a really big controversy in 2023, so just last year. They had a really big controversy where the owner of the site appeared to be maybe skimming donations. Which is like, you know, a big deal. I know, right? You'll have to join up with Art Fight next year so that I can draw some art for you. Nah, there's a ton of beginner artists on Art Fight. It's like a great opportunity to make some artist friends. I feel like I found something I wanted to show you earlier, but now I can't remember what it is. I don't remember. It had something to do with art, and I was like, oh, I should send that in the Discord, and I completely forgot because I've been busy. But I basically just hate editing my voiceovers. They're so irritating. Just because, like, most of the boring shit I have to do is editing out, like, little breaths that I take. Or, like, moments where you can hear my lips touch together. And I hate that. I mean, you do have a full year to feel more confident. The next art fight event isn't until the next like official art fight thing is next July. So you've got basically an entire year to get more confident, to practice, get those skills. I can believe that you're best in your class in English. Your English is pretty good. I mean, you did say you were German American, right? I don't know. That's like the one thing I would get an editor to do, because I don't really care about doing any of the rest of the editing stuff. Like, it's fine. But god damn, my voiceover is so irritating. It's fine. I will get it done eventually. It's just I've been putting it off. But I need to get it done in order to keep up with my schedule. The schedule. I have to keep up with my schedule. Oh, gotcha. Makes sense why you're headed back to Romania for a party then. I'm not gonna listen to this song. I can't, it's been memed too much. I don't even know what that would sound like. I guess I can imagine. But when the has-been songs are so good, why would you listen to brain rot versions of them? Um, hmm. That sounds horrifying. I guess I can't judge. I was about to say, I don't know if I ever had that kind of phase growing up, but I did. There was a channel on YouTube when I was young that did parody songs called The Key of Awesome. They retired. They don't exist anymore. Well, the channel's still there, but they don't put out anything new. Their stuff was funny. I liked it. Okay, that's all the little frames done. Now we just have to do the big frame, and then I can finally... You might be right. I think it is a cry for help. Okay, I think we're looking pretty good. We need to change our drawing assist. I don't know what to think. He down to the ground and pulled out on his head. You know. This isn't a symmetrical frame, but it's good enough. Oh, I didn't know there was a rotation thing. That's cool. Oh, I feel that. Bro, you have no idea how badly I want to play frickin' Sims. I would kill to play Sims right now, but I'm not allowing myself to because of my spreadsheet. I'm not allowed to play Sims until I finish the Twitch branding so that I can play Sims on Twitch live streams. But as soon as I finish all the Twitch branding, I'm allowed to buy the Sims packs that I don't have. So that's very exciting for me personally. They're not that expensive. It's $100 for 5 packs, which is not bad, honestly. And I'm very excited. I can't wait. I'd never heard of that. I'm gonna cry if I don't get to play Sims soon. Like, not to be over dramatic, but if I don't get to play Sims soon, I will cry. What? What's wrong with $100, huh? Is that more money than you've ever seen before in your life, child? I just want to play The Sims. I just want to play Sims. Look, I don't have $100, but I do have a credit card. And currently, I get 0 interest on my credit card debt. Wait, I'm getting a psychic blast that maybe I am now getting interest on my credit card debt. I might have to look at my credit card bill next time it comes in the mail. Because, like, I was getting a limited time deal for opening the credit card. Where, like, I was getting no, I had a moment. Everything's fine. Why is the frame so small? What happened? Why is the frame so small? It's fine. $100 is not that much. I mean, it is for me. That's 2 weeks of my paycheck. I get paid $50 a week for my work. Though hopefully I'll be getting paid through YouTube soon. I'm almost at 600 subscriblos. I've hit the watched hours goal. I just need the subscribers. And then I can put ads on my videos. And if I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Yeah, I mean, hi Chris. How's it going? I hope things are well. We were just talking about being broke. I really want to buy the new Sims packs, and I'm allowed to. I have been given permission by my darling father, Frenchie. And by my dad. No, I'm not going to call him that. He hates it. But I have been given permission to purchase them if I finish all of my Twitch branding stuff. He said it would be okay. Because I asked him, would it be criminal? And he said no. If I finish all of my Twitch branding stuff. So I'm motivated. I'm motivated to work hard and play Sims. Oh, the expansion packs for The Sims 3. There are 5 of them that I don't have, and they each cost 20 buccarinos. So that is $100 in total plus tax, so like $107. Yes. Yes, I'm so excited. But I need to actually finish all of my Twitch branding stuff. Because I'm like, I'm not going to play any more Sims until I finish the Twitch branding stuff. Because I want to play Sims on stream sometimes, you know? I've shown Blue Bear, but I have a, why is my brain wanting to say screenshot? It's not a screenshot, spreadsheet of stuff that I want to do in The Sims 3. I've spent many hours. Not an exaggeration. I've spent approximately... Why do I feel like this frame angle is off? Probably because it is off. That's okay. We'll try again. There we go. I've spent multiple hours on this spreadsheet in my spare time, my free time, just enjoying the process of making a Sims 3 completion checklist. So it's like, you know, doing all of the careers and getting all of the skills and getting all of the achievements for all of the skills and all of that. And I'm very excited to start on my Sims 3 completionist route journey. But I have to finish the Twitch branding stuff first. So we're working hard. I do like lists. It's like another Linkin Park song? Really? Interesting. I just feel like this line is not wanting to cooperate with me. That's better. But yeah, as soon as I get this all up and running, I'd love to do like a gaming day once a week. Okay. Sorry for going quiet for a sec. Those lines were really giving me trouble for some reason. But that's okay. Oof. Got him down now, which is good news for me. I'm pretty excited to be done with these frames too and actually get started on the, the character, the fun part. I figured I'd do all the frames first because that is like kind of the boring part for me. I really don't enjoy doing backgrounds and props that much. So I was like, well, if I do it first and get it out of the way. And I'm very close to being done with it. Do that one again. It's just the spot on the lines on the left-hand side are giving me trouble. It's because I'm right-handed, so my hand is pulling diagonally. There we go. Okay, that's the basic frame down. I'm actually going to turn off the drawing guide. I already listened to that song. Thank you. I like them too. I think they're giving off the right vibe. With any luck, I'm not going to have to update this for a long time. Yes! Thank you! That's exactly the vibe. Honestly, if I do update this within the next, year, it'll probably just be updating the character portrait. Everything else I'd like to keep the same, because I feel like this is very much the vibe I'm going for, I need to do, an update on a lot of different things. I need to update my, profile picture. I need to update the banner over on all my social medias. But that is down the line. I don't want to do any of that right now. No, thank you. Okay, so now I'm going to hide all of that work we just did. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah. You know what? I haven't even used my VTuber at all because I wanted to get all this stuff done first. And now I want to make a new one because I'm like, oh, now I know better. I have so many more ideas for what I can do to make it better. I'm on the edge of remaking it. Even though I definitely should not. Honestly, I will probably remake it sometime next year. Maybe later in the year. Maybe I'll do that in October. Make it like a fun little spooky month activity. I haven't used it yet. Essentially, the plan is to have a debut party at the end of this month. I'm going to be doing like hopefully a long stream. I'm really hoping for like a low pain day because I want to do like a 12, maybe even a 24-hour stream with my little character and have some fun and hang out. But I got to get so I got to get all the other stream stuff done first. So I finished all the stream notifications. So now I have a follower notif, a donation notif, a subscriber notif. I finished all of the like overlays. So I have one for a 4x3 program. So that's like my iPad is a 4x3. I have one for a 16:9. These are all animated, by the way. I have one for a 16:9. I have a start, break, and end screen. I have a just chatting screen. And right now I'm working on this is the schedule, obviously. But let's see, what else am I supposed to get done? Oh, Twitch panels, labels for recent subscribers, followers, etc. The party invite, some emotes, maybe subscriber badges. So I'm so close. Oh, I dropped my pen. Sorry. I'm so close I can taste it. I'm so very nearly there. It is a lot. Ugh. Honestly, I don't know. I've got like the pride of like I'm an artist. I can do it all myself. But I'm considering buying subscriber badges because I don't really want to make those. But also, if everything else is done by me in my style, then, I don't know, buying subscriber badges might look weird. We're so close to being there. But then I feel like, oh, you know, I want to make a new VTuber because now I understand how to do it. I want to make a new logo. I want to make a new banner. It never ends. The work, it never ends. But hopefully I'll be done with most of my Twitch stuff by the end of this month so I can work on other stuff next month. I can do my Inktober's. I started reading Dante's Inferno so that I can take notes for my illustrations. The thing is, I don't know, I'm gonna do 31 illustrations for Dante's Inferno. However, I believe there are 33 cantos, which are like verses, essentially chapters. So I'm like, ugh, do I just bite the bullet and do 33 illustrations? But I don't know if I have time for 31, plus a cover. Oh my gosh, me too. Me too. You know what? Honestly, I will probably end up doing at least one illustration per canto. Just, I can't resist. I can't get like 96% of the way there or whatever, and then give up. That's just not my vibe. Oh, Blue Cat! Hi! I thought you were Blue Bear, so I ignored your message. It's nice to have you here. Thank you for saying hi to them, Chris. I would not have even noticed. Yeah, I know. I think we have previously had a fight to the death over who is the true blue animal in my chat. Oh, and Blue Cat, it's totally fine that you haven't, quote unquote, been around a lot. I'm just happy to see you whenever you pop in. Man, I gotta hydrate. I'm getting a freaking headache. Oh, guys, this song slaps. It's Boulevard of Broken Dreams, guys. It slaps. Middle school favorite of mine when I was going through my edgy phase. I obviously never left my edgy phase, as we can all see, based off of my illustrations. I guess it wasn't a phase. Dang. You are a little zoomer at heart, aren't you, Blue Bear? You little emo? You listen to all my emo music from the 2000s? That's okay. It was the best era for pop punk music. Also, this arrangement is really good. This pianist? Mwah! What's your name? What's your name? German pianist Michael Bibo. I thought his name was Bilbo for a second. I was like, Bilbo? Yeah, that was my thought. I was like, what are you doing here, Mr. Baggins? He's just on side quests after retrieving the ring from under the mountain. Under the misty mountain. And Michael Tildo. No, he's talented and we like his music. Don't make fun of him. No. Don't call him Michael Dildo. Turn the music down. It's too loud. It's too loud. I'm shouting because the music's too loud. Daggins. No. Bibo. Michael Bibo. Not Milbo Baggins or whatever his name was. Guys, oh my gosh. I have not talked about my latest obsession. I have forgotten what I'm trying to say. I got so excited that my mind instantly blanked out. Oh, yes! Yes! Guys, I am obsessed with the idea of having like a fancy themed dinner party. I want it more than anything on the entire planet. I so badly want to make like a Legend of Sleepy Hollow themed dinner party with like 4 courses and invite over a bunch of people. I so badly want to do that. But you see, exactly. But I don't have any IRL friends. And also, buying food for like a gourmet elaborate experience is expensive. I would love to invite you guys. Oh my gosh, that would be so fun. Honestly, if I was somebody that was like comfortable being on camera, I would 100% do a stream where I'm cooking you guys an elaborate multi-course themed dinner. I've been getting recommended on Pinterest like a whole bunch of themed courses. So I saw like several that were Lord of the Rings themed. There was like, you know, the Hobbit themed one where they have all the Hobbit meals, like 11 Z's, and then they have like dinner and supper, you know, and they look so good. They look so good. I would love to do something like that. Honestly, eventually, if I am like on camera, you guys have to promise to keep watching and I'll cook you an elaborate dinner. Well, I see, the thing is, and I don't know if I'm just overly sensitive about this because I'm a woman, but I feel like it's kind of hard to be a woman on the internet that's not conventionally attractive. Like, I feel like there's a lot of male streamers and influencers and stuff who are not necessarily like the most conventionally attractive that get really big, but I don't think I've ever seen like a female influencer, Twitch streamer, YouTuber that's like not really, really pretty, right? And the thing is, I'm cute. I'm aware. Again, I was talking with Blue Bear earlier about how arrogant I am. I'm not necessarily arrogant. I just don't have any delusions about what I look like. I know exactly what I look like. And what I look like is a mom, you know? I've got the mom face, I've got the mom body. It's just that I'm 23 and have never had any kids, right? But I look like, you know, I look like your auntie who bakes bread. That's what I look like. And that's fine. It's just not typically what the internet deems as, like, cute enough to be an influencer. I would love to be on camera. Genuinely, oh my gosh, it would make things so much easier if I didn't have to, like, bust out a notebook to talk about books and fill it with stuff, you know? If I could just, like, get in front of a camera and talk, it would help so much with some of the editing stuff that I have to do. But unfortunately, the internet is not very kind to women it deems ugly. And I don't even think I'm ugly. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't have the Instagram face, you know? I look like I enjoy eating bread. No. I can assure that you are not ugly, Blue Bear. And I'm not saying I am either. I'm just saying the internet can be extremely cruel to women who are not, like, thin and blonde and wear makeup and all of that stuff. And I'm none of that. I'm quite a thick lady. I have no interest in wearing makeup. I wear my hair pulled back from my face all the time so you can see my big ass forehead. Nothing wrong with eating bread. I'm just saying, it gives me quite a soft look. And even with all of that, I still think I'm cute. You know, I think I'm a cute person. But I don't think I'm influencer pretty, which is the only reason I'm not on camera. Eventually, I will just get to a point where I don't mind if people are kind of mean about my appearance. I'm not quite there yet, but once I get to that level of self-confidence in my appearance, then I won't have any problem being on camera and cooking for you guys. Back to the primary topic. I got a big ass too. That's what happens when you like bread. You get a big old booty. The thing is, I have already drawn myself pretty. That's my little VTuber, is the prettier version of myself. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind how I look at all. I was talking to Frenchie the other day about, like, body measurements, because we were talking about, you know, just body measurements. And I'm like, I don't think you understand, because I was talking about my hips, and it's, like, really hard for me to find pants that fit sometimes, because I have quite wide hips. And I'm like, I don't think you understand, like, exactly how big around my hips are. I have a 44-inch measurement in my hips, which is almost 4 feet around. Like, that's a big old butt. That's a big old butt. So, I know all about being thick. I remember, Chris, that we established you as an ass man. I do remember this. Of having a big butt? You could have a big butt if you want. Do some squats. Get in on that ass building. I'd like to be on camera, I think. I just want to pretty up a little bit first. Like, learn how to do my hair instead of just braiding it all the time. Maybe get some clothes that don't make me look like a teenage boy. Every single day, I wear a t-shirt with some sort of pattern or print on it. And Frenchie's shorts. So every day I'm wearing a t-shirt and men's gym shorts. So I'd maybe like to dress up a little bit more. Absolutely mounching on that booty. Look, that doesn't happen to me, but my dogs absolutely love to claw the shit out of my ass. I hate it. Because they stand up on their back legs and they reach up and then they grab my butt with their sharp little claws. And I'm like, who is grabbing my ass down there? Stop that. They can't do it to Frenchie because his legs are longer. He's taller. So they never grab his butt. But I'm surprised multiple times every day by feeling little hands on my ass. You know what? I actually do remember a time when butts were like out of style, you know? I think they were just starting to become like the trendy body type when I was in like middle and high school. But for a long time in the like 90s and early 2000s, what was in is being like extremely skinny. In the 90s, they had what they called heroin chic, which is like thin and boxy, no boobs, no butt. In the 2000s, it was really fashionable to have big boobs but still no butt, right? Like almost an impossible body type. Like I don't really think that body type occurs very naturally where you're stick thin but have big old boobs. So that's when like breast implants really became super popular with celebrities especially. And then in the 2010s, big old butts came into style. And everybody's been all about that booty ever since. Oh yeah. Man, I know about hair trends coming in and out of style too. Unfortunately, I'm a little bummed about this. The pendulum is swinging back in the 2020s to that like 90s heroin chic, which is unfortunate. It happens every couple years. But that really super skinny body type is super hard to achieve. But yeah, it's gone out of season. Butts are not in anymore. Everyone who got the Brazilian butt lifts, all the celebrities that got the Brazilian butt lifts, they've had them taken out. They're ass implants. So what's in is super, super skinny. I've never really followed that kind of trend. Like, I'm not like, oh, I'm going to change my body to be super skinny now. I don't really care. You know, my body is what it is. What, butts? I mean, Sir Mix-a-Lot was, you know, I think he made that song because women with big butts felt bad. You know, I like big butts and I cannot lie. No, I gotcha. What I'm waiting to come back in is the, like, Renaissance body type. Once that's back in, I am on top, baby. You know? I would have been so valued as a, like, aristocrat. I'm so pale. I've never done a day's workout in the sun in my life. And I'm well nourished, you know? Oh god, I turned my screen off. There we go. I got excited thinking about the lovely Renaissance body type. A crowd pleaser. A favorite. Oh. I might grab a snack. Yeah, you have told me that. You're so... I can't imagine being that tall and that thin, first of all. But I think that's a pretty common body type with guys your age. You make me blush. So nice. I'm not calling you a beanpole, bud. I'm saying that, like, your body at your age metabolizes food so fast that I think a ton of guys that are your age can't put on weight. I have two little brothers. I didn't had two little brothers. And both of them, neither of them really put on a lot of muscle until they were like 19 to 20 years old. after their like teenage metabolism slowed down a little bit. But at that point, they bulked up pretty big. My brother is kind of a huge guy. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You know, if you were like a big, muscular, bulky dude, you wouldn't be as fast or as agile. So, I mean, I think that's a pretty standard soccer body type, that they're more of a lean kind of muscle than a big kind of muscle. I think that's really normal. Frenchie used to sail. So he has like really big legs. Because a lot of the stuff they do on the boats it requires a lot of leg muscle. So he has like insane thighs. Like the most muscular thighs I've ever seen. I think it's way harder to put on muscle than everybody thinks it is, you know? Like first you have to bulk and like eat so much protein and a ton of calories in order to actually like gain weight. And for a while you look kind of like not chubby, but thick, you know? Like, my brother just went through a cycle of bulking and cutting. And, yeah, during his bulk, he was just, like, eating as much as he possibly could. And then you have to go through a cut where, like, you only eat chicken and rice because you're trying to, you know, drop all the fat while keeping the muscle. And even then, the muscle doesn't stay forever. You have to do another, like, bulk and cut cycle. So I don't think it's easy to, like, gain muscle and just keep it, you know? I think it's something that requires a ton of maintenance. Yeah, I mean, you'll get there. You'll be okay. Again, you're right at that age where, like, you can eat anything you want and not gain any weight at all. I was so jealous as a teenager because as a teenage girl, we have high metabolisms too, but not nearly as high as teenage boys. My brother could eat a whole, like, pizza and a half by himself. And I'm like, what the hell, man? This is not fair. He was also an athlete, so he was able to eat so much. And my sister, who did the same sport, could eat like a fourth as much as he could. Because she was in rowing. Both of my brother and my sister were in rowing. And so the rowers have to be as big as possible without being heavy, right? Like they have to be muscular, but they can't be too heavy. And because the women have less pulling power, just a bit less, they can't be as heavy as the male rowers unless they are as strong as the male rowers. And in general, they weren't, you know. There were some really strong women on the team. My sister was a very strong woman. She could lift like an insane amount of weight, but, you know. Oh, man, don't I know it. I've been telling Frenchie that we need to go... We're supposed to go on a new, like, diet meal plan. What we like to do is that for a month, we'll do a meal plan that's in a calorie deficit, and then we'll eat, like, normally, not in a way that's gaining weight for a while, and then we'll do another month where we eat in a calorie deficit, and so on and so forth, until we've lost, you know, whatever weight we want to lose. Let's see, I've lost 10 pounds so far this year, and I'd like to lose another, probably another 10 to 15 by the end of the year. That would be really nice. Is that true? Well, that's really fascinating. I haven't heard of that. No wonder it's so freaking hard to lose weight. Let's see. If I do like that. human metabolism is really complicated too. I would be completely unsurprised to find out that there's like a ton of stuff we don't know. Hey, don't do that. I wish I could do that, genuinely. I used to actually think about that in class. I used to be like a little bit unhealthily obsessed with my weight. My family's kind of like toxic about that. You know, some families are where they're like really, they're really weird about weight. I had to actually like set a boundary with my family. Like I stopped commenting on my weight, you know, because out of my siblings, I was not athletic. I was way more interested in hobbies like art and reading and that kind of thing. So out of my siblings, I have a much different body type. My sister is tall and muscular. My brother is tall and muscular, and I am short and like kind of soft, you know? So I had to like talk to my family and be like, you need to stop talking about my weight. I don't want you to talk about it anymore. But I used to, because I was a little bit unhealthily obsessed with my weight, I used to sit in class and I used to think, if I could just give 1 pound to every single person in this room, I would be so much happier. And they wouldn't even notice. It's just 1 pound, you know? I was like, well, there's like 30 students in class, and if I lost 30 pounds, then that would be perfect. And, you know, just not a very healthy way of thinking. Luckily, I am out of that thought process now. I don't think like that anymore. I have body neutrality about myself. My body is just what it is, and that's how it's going to be, you know? I can do my best to be healthier, but there's no reason for me to be annoyed at my body or anything like that. Woohoo! Congrats, Chris. That's so great. I'm actually so happy for you. That's no small feat. Very, very good work. I just desperately need to make a meal plan for me and Frenchie. I was supposed to make it this week, but I was supposed to make it last week, but I got sick. And so I was just like, buy whatever easy food, because I don't feel like cooking this week. And he's like, okay. And, well, he actually does most of the cooking. And then this next week, I've been so busy trying to catch up from missing work that I'm like, I haven't had time. I have a really good app suggestion, though. I don't know if you're looking for anything, Chris. It sounds like what you're doing is working. But there's this really great website called, see, now I can't remember. It's called eatthismuch.com. And it's great. I'm an extremely picky eater, so it's very difficult for me to, this one right here is just being a little picky. There we go. It's extremely difficult for me to eat healthily because I'm so picky. I think we're done with the frames. Hang on, let me, boink. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Woohoo! Done with all the frames. I'm so excited. I feel ya. I would like to be, let's see, how much do I weigh right now? 60 pounds down? Well, how much would that be? $60 is maybe a bit much for me, and I don't think it would be realistic. I can't do math, I'm sorry. I'm really trying. Oh, 50. Yeah, 50 would be good. Yeah, see? It's 'cause you're a teenager. A lot of the calories you're taking in are being used to help you grow. Your body needs all the help it can get. I'm not even just talking about height growth. I'm talking about, like, brain growth. It's trying to form all the little synapses in your brain. You want to be smart, don't you? Yeah, see, I told you it's really normal for your age. Absolutely. No, no, no. See, that's why you need it to go to developing your brain, because you're stinky and dumb, and don't know brain bigger than body. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh my gosh, she scared me so bad, dude. Do. I love Lady Gaga. I think it's the exact opposite. Just doing some shading. What is it, dog? What is it? Why are you upset? Mommy love you. Oh, you can hold my hand a little bit? That's okay. I love you. It's okay. Alright, hang on. Give mommy just a second. Give me just a second to finish this. And then I will hold you, my little love. I think maybe it's gonna rain, and she's worried about the thunder. Oh, you're groaning at me. Little groaner. I mean, are you going to be a professional soccer player? Also, you definitely need your brain to kick a ball. Don't be silly. Hang on, does that look okay? Yes. Come here, Stinky Buns. Come here, Stinky Buns. You want some loving? You want a kiss? Oh, thank you for the kiss. Oh, my little dog. My little dog. Do you know that mommy love you? Oh, that was the biggest yawn I ever see. That would be really exciting. I hope you get in. Actually, that sounds fantastic. Mwah! 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 You get your mooches? Oh, say yeah, mommy, I got a little mooch. Just a little bit of mooch. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Mommy love you. But mommy busy. Dad don't really care if you're busy, mommy. I would like to relax. Oh, what? Oh, thank you for the kiss. That's your good girl. She just needed some mooches. Now she feels a lot better. Carry my, no, you can't read on my poker face. I don't know if you can hear her digging in the background. She's a little fiendish. I believe in you. I know you can. And I think it's good that you believe in yourself. I have made a grave error. No, 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 no. Because you do believe in yourself. You said you definitely can. That is believing in yourself. I regret. I regret. I regret. It's fine. I regret doing the shading like this, but it's okay. We're getting through it slowly but surely. on. Almost there. And then I just have 2 more sides. Why didn't you guys tell me? Why did you warn me? Oh my god! It's fine. There are actual tears in my eyes. Oh, I might be able to. Unfortunately, it's all on the same layer, but we're gonna move it. It's okay. Why did no one warn me, huh? I'm gonna blame you guys for something that's clearly my fault. It's fine. Did that work? Please say yes. Okay. I think we're good. I think it looks okay. I think we're fine. It's okay, it's okay. I wasn't upset, I was just baffled. It wasn't a tears in my eyes upset, it was a tears in my eyes like, how could this have happened? Everything is all good now. No worries. No. Flip vertical. Yes. Yes. Perfect. How do we like this efficiency? How do we feel about this efficiency, huh? We like it? We like efficiency. Yes, we do. Excuse me for dying on camera. No, you're good. You're good. It's things like that make me a little bit concerned about doing a physical Inktober this year. Just a little concerned, you know, not too concerned. Perfect. Perfect. Now I can finally work on the fun part. No. I know all of my mistakes will be called out. Look. We're gonna take a stretch break, because that's good for you. We're all gonna collectively take a stretch break. Oh, my spine. Stretching is good for you. Stretching is good for you. Rah. I like these stretches. I know you can only hear. I don't know if you can actually hear all of my bones cracking. I think it would be very funny if you could. What, are you gonna try and cancel me? I still can't believe that thread got so many views. Like, wow, that many people have seen me, I guess. It's a bit of an odd feeling. I'm still stretching. So, if you hear any bone cracking, chairs slamming against the desk, that's why. Oh, gotta stretch out those hip flexors. It's not easy lugging all this ass around. Oh, all right, all stretched out. We're ready to go. Raring to go, even. One might say, ooh, don't mind me bonking my stuff all over the place. Ah! Sorry for the noise. But only a little bit sorry, right? Like, I can only be so sorry. Let's see. I just want to make sure I have, I want to make sure I have a reference pulled up of my little VTuber model. There she is. I need a reference of her without her shirt. Ooh, excuse me. Hold on just a moment. I'm not on break, but hold on. Hold tight. I'm still here. I'm just sending stuff to myself and don't want to accidentally, like, dox my own email. Share to myself. Look, I don't want any creeps to email me, alright? I don't know if one of you is secretly some kind of serial killer. Thank you! I think it's very cute. I'm so excited to officially start using all that stuff. Alright, here we are. Sorry for choking and dying a little bit. I didn't mean to. There we go. I have references. I have references. I know we like to see it. I respect that, actually. Aren't we all? Some are just more brave to admit to it than others. Look, I can admit in my days on the internet, I've seen some things. And my enjoyment of those things is, you know, my business. Let's see. There we go. Now I can see a little bit better. I'm gonna have to fix that because there's a bit of a tangent going on with the eye. I forgot. There we go. Sorry, I'm filming this section to make short form content. There we go. Good enough little section filmed. Did I say be quiet? If I did, that was totally unintentional. I don't even remember saying it. Oh no, the character. Oh, yeah. I kind of want to give her a little bit more of like a smiling look. Yeah, that's definitely more of like a cheeky little smile. Also, I think I'm gonna absolutely cover her with blood. Just everywhere. Because what's hotter than a lady covered in blood? Nothing. Nothing is hotter than that. So say I. Sorry for losing my voice. I know that's gross. Who's messaging me? Oh, somebody started following me on Threads. Oh, nice. What? I'm the only sane person in this chat right now. Let's see. Let's get her finger in there. True. Obviously, it's not your blood. I just love me a good femme fatale character, you know? Drawing hands is hard. Drawing hands is hard. Drawing hands is hard. You like my song? I sing it to remind myself that drawing hands is hard. About whether it's hot if ladies are covered in blood. Look, I think there's a certain appeal. I think there's a demographic if you really look. And I am that demographic. You're telling me that, like, a big old barbarian-esque orc lady covered in the blood of her enemies is not at least a little bit sexually attractive? I certainly think so. And I will not be shamed for speaking the truth. I totally forgot that she wears gloves. That's okay. They're skin-tight gloves. So I can just include them here. Not me forgetting that my own character that I designed wears gloves. Typical. There's like a little bit of like a, almost like a ruffle on the glove. Yoink around the wrist. Like that. Mayhaps not the best gloves I've ever drawn, but not terrible. I suppose you're not entirely incorrect. I think it's the implication that's attractive. The, like, implication that she could definitely murder me. But she's choosing not to, right? I think that's what makes it attractive. I'm just a weirdo. So these are nice little gloves. There we go. See, but imagine if she had just killed someone, and then I'm on board. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. I'm debating what to do with the eye. Guess let's work on the hair a little bit while I think about it. I guess I should film, shouldn't I? I always forget. I just want to enjoy my process and not have to film it. Boo. Whatever. Oh, I forgot. Whatever. Whatever. There we go, that should be enough filmed. Well, Bluebear's also German as well. We were just talking about earlier whether or not prideful was a word, which it is based off the Oxford Dictionary. We hath discovered. Yes, definitely. It's probably... When did this happen? It's probably good practice to not start arguments with your teachers. But, you know, teachers aren't, like, supercomputers. And it probably is the case that at some point prideful was not a word. But we've been using it for so long that it's just been engraved in our lexicon like so many other words. Do you have any idea how many words Shakespeare invented? My guy was just coming up with words because there weren't words for the things he wanted there to be words for. Let's see. Ah! There you go. I've added ass to the pin. Ass German. For some reason, it thought ass was fine, but it thought ass German was like a slur. so it auto-moderated it. What are you, some kind of ass German? You know what? It does kind of sound like a slur. I know. I was gonna look up words that Shakespeare invented. Oh, look at that! It knew exactly what I wanted. Apparently, Shakespeare invented the word bandit. Did you know that? He also apparently invented the word lonely. That is a long-ass German word. It's a long-ass German word. You gotta say it with the emphasis. Yeah, I know. My guy was just out of his mind, making cracked words. I'm assuming that's ass German in German. Cute girl. And then obviously we gotta get like a little scrunglow off here, you know, a couple little flyaways. And then down here. Hospital insurance? Interesting. Long word for that. Oh my gosh. You know what? That does make sense. I think I've heard that Kranken is hospital. Like, isn't a Krankenwagen an ambulance? So I could see that. mean, I don't think that's uncommon in language. I'm not exactly a linguistics expert. Do I know what your anatomy looks like? No. Is that close enough to be passable? Definitely. Like, is anybody gonna look too closely at that? No. I actually just advanced in my French lessons. I'm very proud of myself. Apparently, I am now an intermediate French learner. I can't speak it though. I can kind of read it, but I can't speak it at all. Frenchie sometimes speaks to me in French to let me practice, but I'm always too embarrassed to respond back in French, so he'll speak to me in French and then I'll respond in English, and then he'll speak to me in French and I'll respond in English. And I feel like a lot of the time I can understand what he's saying and respond properly, but I get too embarrassed at the thought of like speaking French and speaking it really badly. Which I know I shouldn't. He's not mean about it. He's a very good teacher when it comes to French. He does actually laugh like that. But only when I'm making fun of him for being French. And then he starts laughing like a Frenchman, and I'm like, stop, it's scary. Hair is complicated. I'm trying. Whew. Still not quite sure what to do about this eye. It's called Somewhere Only We Know. I think I know this song, but my brain keeps wanting to say that it's like an Adele song. But it's not. I'm dreading the bun. The way I do buns is I just kind of stack the hair on top of each other until it looks like it works. You definitely know this song. It's popular. I've heard it before, I just don't recognize the name. Oh, it was so nice to have you, Chris. You have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye. I'll see you soon, I'm sure. Yeah, I know the tune. I do not know the lyrics at all. But I don't know the words. Oh, really? Isn't that a crazy coincidence? I love it when the universe does that. Nice dark section of hair right there where everything sort of meets, right? So far that looks like a bun. Oh yeah. I also love that. Do 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 do. The Seven Nation Army. Oh, good. I'm glad I could help you find it. Let's see. I don't actually know how long I'm going to be streaming today. At least another half hour, but I might not go until Frenchie gets home today, just because that's a long time to stream. That's like 4 hours. And then I can go back to editing my stupid video that I don't want to edit. It's so stupid. Rah. I know, that would be a long one. Though, if I can, I'm going to try to stream for anywhere, I think I mentioned it earlier, anywhere from 12 to 24 hours for the debut stream. I think Frenchie would be mad if I did a 24-hour stream. But I could do a 12-hour one. I don't know if I could manage. I think by the end of the stream, I'd be such a grumpy goose. It wouldn't even be fun to watch me. Oh, he's definitely going to be joining me for the majority of the stream because I'm going to be doing it on a weekend, on a Saturday. But he's a very eepy boy. And so my office, quote unquote, is in our bedroom. So he wouldn't be able to go to sleep if he wanted to. What? Geese are very grumpy. You ever met a goose before? Grumpiest bastards you'll ever meet in your life. Unfortunately, my ADHD is kicking in big time, and it's telling me like, oh, I've had enough of this for today. I would like to stop. And it's like, we're not done. You have to go until we're done. You can't just stop whenever you want to stop. I know, it kills me. It kills me. Oh, what was what? Did you hear my back crack? Because that might have been what that is. No. Yeah, I leaned back in my chair to to crack my back. So I don't know if that's what you heard, but I would guess yeah, probably. Luckily for me, both of my darling little children are asleep right now. My little babies. No, not dumb. What if I was like, yeah, you are. You're so freaking stupid. Would you be sad? Would it hurt your feelings? Look, I'm sorry, okay? What is that? What is this emote? What is that? I don't even know what the hell that is. I am. I'm so sorry. I'm the sorriest I've ever been in my entire life. That's how sorry I am. Oh. That's weird. It didn't translate to Twitch. I wonder if it translated on OBS. No, so for me, it's just a circle that's like white and half like stripey. Is this one of those special German emojis I don't have access to? Dun, 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 dun. When September ends. Huh? Well, I don't know anything about that. Oh, wait, I know exactly what you're talking about. You better not do it or I'll get you arrested. I know it's illegal where you live. Gasp! I'm shaming you for that one. That's just inappropriate. How dare you? How could you, even? Look, I mean, it's not illegal here, but you still shouldn't be doing it. Bad behavior. Bad blue bear. If you keep misbehaving, you get no dinner at the dinner party. You just have to sit there in silence while everyone else enjoys their food. Yeah. 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 So you better behave yourself. You better behave. Hello. How you doing, Demon Queen? I hope all is well. We're vibing. We're drawing. We're listening to Green Day. Oh, that's good. bit early for dinner for me. Though I am excited. I think we're having pasta with meatballs tonight. Every picky eater's favorite meal. And as a picky eater, I'm thrilled. Though I don't want to be a picky eater. I want to be able to eat good food. And I will get over it. Ooh, I love clam chowder. My goodness. It's been so long since I've had a good clam chowder. The canned stuff is just awful. It's just terrible. This is going to make me sound like an out-of-touch snob, but I promise I'm not. The best clam chowder I ever had, I was on a date at his family's yacht club that they were members of. And I got the best clam chowder I've ever had in my entire life. I think about it all the time. Clam chowder is a soup. It's like a creamy potato-based soup with little bits of clam in it. Sometimes there's corn in it, though often that's called corn chowder. It's got celery in it. It's kind of peppery sometimes. I'm not sure how Boston does it differently, actually. I kind of want to look up how Boston-style clam chowder is different. Let's see. Oh, it seems like Boston clam chowder. Oh no, it's cream based. I love me a good clam chowder. Oh, you make me hungry. Oh gosh, you know what, Blue Bear? I said I was gonna grab a snack like an hour ago and then didn't. No wonder I'm hungry. I'm like, I just ate some crackers. Nope, apparently I did not just eat some crackers. Whoa! You are in the lap of luxury right now. Oh my gosh. I would kill for fresh baked bread right now. Oh my gosh. That sounds like the tastiest thing ever. I might have to run and get some crackers. No. Luxury is what you make. Obviously, all of the crap you buy today, even like expensive luxury goods, it's all garbage. It's all horrible. If you go online and you look at like designer brands, they're making their shit with polyester just like the cheap brands. Luxury doesn't mean anything in terms of quality anymore. Luxury, in terms of price, I mean. Luxury is all about high quality goods. And I'm guessing that your freshly baked baguette is high quality. You know what? I did say that. And that's because I love bread. Clearly, I'm very passionate about it. Sorry for skipping that. But like, if I'm broke, right? But I make a really, I get some decent materials, some nice cotton. I make a really sturdy shirt. That's probably better than like 99% of the stuff that you can get at fast fashion brands. So I would consider that shirt luxury. That looks nice. Let's add a little bit of thickness to some of these like outer bun pieces so that they stand out a little more against the crowd here. Nice. I wouldn't say it's the most accurate bun ever, but I think it gets the point across. Alright, I'm gonna sprint and get some crackers. I'm gonna sprint. I'm gonna sprint. Oh god, I was gonna sprint and then I lost my slipper on the ground. Okay, now I'm gonna sprint. Crackers obtained! Crackers! Now why would you hear that? What, I can't be nice to myself without you taking it as a personal slight? Oh god. I'm trying to open these crackers. These are not for you. These are for me. Naughty dog. Is that true? Wow. Pretty impressive if you ask me. Oh, I do like your VTuber though. So cute. I love the cat ears. I put way too big of a bite of cracker in my mouth, I'm sorry. I thought I was gonna choke to death. Me too. Sorry, I'm choking on this cracker. I'm gonna die live on stream right now. Ugh. I thought I was gonna pass away. But no, we survived and we thrived, perhaps. Let's see, I always forget how to draw like a corkscrew curl. I can't help it. I just can't help it. This song is so intense. I put on this playlist because I thought it was going to be relaxing. Why was that song so intense? There is genuinely no need for that level of intensity. It's a bit of a weak corkscrew. Maybe we'll come back to it. None of these songs are chill. I'm putting on a chiller playlist. I'm just trying to relax. And I'm being viciously accosted by the loudest piano known to mankind. Now, I made these earrings really complicated. But if I just hint at the idea of what they might look like, then I don't have to do anything too crazy, right? And then it had like leaf shapes holding a gem. Definitely not the right shape, but that's okay. It's more of a teardrop shape. If I could get this shape right, that would be lovely. That's pretty good. And then it had like little prongs. That's not too bad. There is like a more complicated exterior as well. Oh my gosh. It is absolutely okay to have garlic butter on a baguette. It does kind of look like an eggplant. It's strange you say that because I was thinking this kind of looks like a little tomato on the vine. So you and I were having the same experience. I want to make it look fancy without making it as complicated as the other ones I've drawn. With like a tall piece in the middle. Okay. And then there was like a little rose in the middle. Honestly, I should have just copied this from the other illustration. It's like a big petal here. Yoink yoink. I might redo that in the future, but frustrating. I really don't want to copy it in from another like document, but if I have to, I will, you know. If I have to. Sorry, I don't have chat up on screen right now, so if you're trying to talk to me, I can't see it. Let me pull it up. There we go. You're so correct. I should simplify them, shouldn't I? You're correct. You're incredibly correct. Simplification is the way to go. Definitely. That looks pretty good. I don't know why I was worried about it. I'm not ignoring you. I can see you now. And then they had like a seam across the top here with some little like stitches. Like that. And I think there were also stitches across the nose. I think they would be behind the eye. I don't want to go like too hard. There we go. That's like nice and detailed. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. The one that I have has like a little thing there. And I'll make this hair a bit more solid. Perfect. I think the mask looks really nice. No, that came out wrong. What I meant to say was that I thought it was a message. I want to redo this earring. I thought it was a message I had already read. So I was ignoring it. Because I was like, oh yeah, I already read that message from Blue Bear. And so I didn't realize that it wasn't a message I hadn't already read. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. We're doing good. I'm eating another cracker. Sorry. Nom nom nom. These crackers are so damn salty. I don't think they're as good as my other crackers. I just don't think they are. Sorry for talking with my mouth full. I know. A heinous crime. I know I'm ignoring all of the lines that I've made here, and that's okay. I'm allowed to go rogue. I just feel like simplifying the shape a little bit will help. Though we still will add in some of these lovely folds and wrinkles, of course. Just in general, or... Because if it's in general, I feel that. It's hard to even see what's going on through my, my chaotic sketch. Classic ruffles. I feel like, oh gosh, what am I... How did I even do that? That's so rude. You are being so mean right now. I won't acknowledge it. I won't acknowledge it. I will rise above. Sorry, ruffles are always confusing for me, so I'm trying to trying to get my head on straight. Oh, I don't think these are working. That's okay. That's okay. Let's try the ones on the top. I think maybe that's not terrible. I think maybe I'm starting to get fatigued. I might have to end stream soon because my brain isn't working well. I have no idea. I've got no clue. Asking me for advice about how to make friends is not a good idea because I don't know. Though honestly, I don't often desire friendship or companionship or anything like that. It's not something I really seek out, which makes me sound kind of like a psychopath. But I'm really just an extremely strong introvert. Look, though, this is enough socialization for me. I'm perfectly happy to just, like, stream occasionally, and that is the extent of which I socialize. That would be ideal. But I know that you're supposed to have, like, real life friends as well. And I'm like, oh, well, it's kind of inconvenient, but I guess if I have to. What? That I don't really have friends? I don't really desire friends. Aw, that's so sweet. My thing is, I don't like the work necessary to maintain a friendship. I have a friend who I've known since I was in, like, elementary school. She and I have always been, like, really, really close. And the thing is, I can just kind of text her whenever I want, whenever I have something to say, and we'll chat, and we'll be close, and that kind of thing. Things are always great when we meet up with each other. It's not awkward. But most friendships, you have to, like, text every week or something, meet up pretty often, or they just, like, stop talking to you, which I understand. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not necessarily good at that kind of communication because I never know what to say. Like, I feel like if I don't have anything to say, why would I contact you, you know? But that makes people feel like you don't want to talk to them, and that's not the case, you know. It's just I don't understand how to have casual conversation. It's just not something I'm very good at. A roach. I mean, maybe. I don't know. You could be a roach in disguise. How would I ever find out if you were actually just a cockroach behind your keyboard? I would never know. For all I know, you are a cockroach, trying to fool me into revealing where I store all of my crumbs. Let's see, how does that look? Doesn't look too bad. Obviously, we have to add some shading to these ruffles. I'm drawing on the wrong layer, aren't I? I so am. Yeah, I was. See, but that's really easy to do when you're in school. I'm still drawing on the wrong layer. Damn you! I clicked on the right layer. Oh my god. Finally. That's really easy to do when you're in school, but adult friendships are way different. Like, as an adult, you mostly make friends with your coworkers. I was telling Frenchie the other day, I think what killed the concept of adult friendship is capitalism. So how I think socialization essentially used to happen is that you would have one spouse that went to work, and then you would have another spouse that did mostly domestic work. You know, they cooked, they cleaned, that kind of thing. But that spouse also generally ran socialization with the children. They generally made, like, play dates and stuff like that. So, as a mom, you would go to play dates with your kid, and you would interact with the other mom, and you would get to know her. And then she'd be like, would you like to come over for dinner sometime? And you'd say yes, and you'd bring your husband along, and he would make friends with the other husband and that kind of thing. You would go to book club and sewing group and church with these people who were in your neighborhood, And that's how you got to be really close friends with a circle of people in your neighborhood. These days, I don't think that can happen as much because everyone's working. Women are working, men are working, everybody is working. So it's like, you know, a lot harder to do that kind of thing. Yeah, that's not bad. She's looking good. What, you want me to arrange play dates for you? See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Moms drive socialization. Women drive socialization. But I think now, because women are working, it's harder to do that. Yeah, you do. Look at you. Definitely in need of some socialization. In any case, I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. I'm tired. So I'm probably going to... Oh, let's see. I'm probably gonna sit on the couch and keep working on this. It's basically just that my back hurts. But I'll probably be back tomorrow. Actually, let's take a look at my schedule. See when I'm supposed to be back. Boink. Boink. Okay, so according to my schedule, I'm back streaming on Monday, but I am behind by a day, so I might be streaming tomorrow in order to catch up. Looks like I'm doing a lot of sketching tomorrow and a lot of editing as well, so that's good to know, I suppose. So I might be back tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'm back on Monday. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you everybody who showed up. I'm so happy to have had a great afternoon with y'all. I liked streaming a little bit earlier, so maybe I'll keep up with that. I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye now.